friends. It is so good to be here with all of you today. I'm absolutely thrilled to have the opportunity to share some thoughts and ideas with you that I believe can truly transform your lives if you embrace them and put them into practice. The topic that I want to speak to you about today is one that is near and dear to my heart, and that is the importance of staying consistent. You see, consistent action is the key to achieving any goal or realizing any dream that you have in your life. It is the difference maker between those who succeed and those who fail. And the beautiful thing is consistency is a skill that can be developed and improved on over time. There's not some innate talent that only a select few possess. You know, with the right mindset and the right strategies, every single one of you has the ability to become a consistently high-performing individual. But before we dive into the how, let's first talk about the why. Why is consistency so vitally important? Well, my friends, the simple fact is that life is a marathon, not a sprint. The great achievers, the people who have risen to the absolute pinnacles of success in their respective fields, they didn't get there through short bursts of intense effort followed by long periods of inactivity. So no, they got there through daily, consistent, incremental progress. They showed up, put in the work day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. And the reason this consistent approach is so powerful is that it allows you to overcome the natural human tendency towards inertia. You see, left to our own devices, we as human beings have a natural inclination towards complacency and stagnation. It's easy to get comfortable, to fall into routines, to convince ourselves that we're doing good enough. But the harsh reality is that in today's rapidly changing, hyper-competitive world, good enough is simply not going to cut it. In order to rise above the pack, in order to achieve the levels of success and fulfillment that you truly desire, you have to be willing to push past that natural resistance, to fight against that inertia, and to commit to showing up and putting in the work day after day. And that, my friends, is where consistency becomes absolutely vital. You see, when you make the decision to be consistent, when you commit to taking consistent action towards your goals, you start to build momentum. And momentum is a powerful thing. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill. The longer it rolls, the bigger and more unstoppable it becomes. The same principle applies to your life and your goals. The more consistent actions you take, the more the consistency compounds and the more unstoppable you become. But let me be clear, consistency is not easy. In fact, it is one of the hardest things you will ever do. It requires incredible discipline, focus, and mental toughness. There will be days when you don't feel like it, when the easy thing to do would be to skip your workout or blow off that important task or indulge in some instant gratification. And in those moments, it is your consistency, your unwavering commitment to your goals that will carry you through. Because make no mistake, my friends, the path to greatness is paved with consistent, daily effort. There are no shortcuts, no magic pills, no hacks or tricks that can replace the hard work of showing up day in and day out and putting in the effort. The greats, the true masters in any field, they all have one thing in common, an unrelenting commitment to consistency. I know what you might be thinking, but Brian, I'm already so busy. I'm already stretched so thin. How can I possibly add more consistent actions to my plate? And to that I say, you have to make it a priority. You have to treat your consistent actions, whether it's your daily exercise routine, your meditation practice, your dedicated time for learning and growth, as non-negotiable appointments in your calendar. Because here's the truth. If it's not scheduled, it's not going to happen. And if it's not happening consistently, you're simply not going to see the results that you want. So you have to be willing to make the tough choices, to say no to certain things in order to say yes to the consistent actions that will move you towards your goals. Now, I know that this might sound daunting, and you might be thinking, but Brian, what if I slip up? What if I miss a day or fall off the wagon? And my response to that is, don't worry, it's going to happen. You're human. And human beings are inherently imperfect. We all have off days. We all have moments of weakness where we give in to temptation or get derailed by unexpected challenges. The key is not to beat yourself up about it or to use it as an excuse to give up entirely. No, the key is to simply get back on track as quickly as possible. acknowledge the slip up, learn from it, and then recommit yourself to your consistent actions. Because here's the thing, consistency is not about perfection, it's about progress. It's about showing up day after day and doing the best you can. And the more you practice this, the easier it will become. Just like any other skill, consistency gets stronger and more automatic the more you work at it. So don't get discouraged by the inevitable setbacks and stumbles. Instead, see them as opportunities to grow, to become stronger, to build the mental toughness and discipline that will carry you towards your goals. Because my friends, the rewards of consistency are truly profound. When you make the commitment to show up and put in the work day after day, you start to see incredible changes, not just in your external circumstances, but in your internal state as well. Your confidence grows, your self-belief strengthens, and you develop a sense of mastery and control over your life that is truly empowering. And the best part is this consistent approach doesn't just apply to one area of your life. It can be leveraged across every domain, from your career and your finances to your health and your relationships. When you make consistency a core part of your life, it becomes a force multiplier that propels you forward in all that you do. Just imagine what your life would look like if you approached every important area with the same level of consistent, unwavering effort, if you showed up to the gym with the same commitment that you bring to your work. If you dedicated yourself to learning and personal growth with the same intensity that you apply to your hobbies and entertainment, the results would be truly astonishing. And that, my friends, is the power of consistency. It's not sexy, it's not glamorous, and it's certainly not easy. But it is the foundation upon which all lasting success is built. It is the difference maker between those who achieve their dreams and those who remain stuck in mediocrity. So I challenge you today, make the decision to be consistent. Commit to showing up day in and day out and putting in the work required to reach your full potential. It won't be easy, but I can promise you that the rewards will be truly life-changing. Imagine how your life would transform if you committed to a daily exercise routine and stuck with it for the next year. Imagine how your financial situation would improve if you dedicated just 30 minutes a day to learning about investing in personal finance. Imagine the impact it would have on your most important relationships if you made the decision to have a meaningful conversation with your spouse or loved one every single day. The possibilities are endless, my friends. But they all start with that first step, the decision to be consistent, to refuse to give in to the temptation of complacency and short-term gratification, and instead to embrace the long game, the slow and steady approach that leads to true, lasting success. And let me tell you, the journey is not always going to be easy. There will be times when you want to give up, when the obstacles seem insurmountable, and the easy thing to do would be to simply throw in the towel. But it is in those moments, my friends, that your consistency will be your greatest ally. Because when you have built that solid foundation of daily, unwavering effort, when you have developed the mental toughness and self-discipline to push through the tough times, you become unstoppable. You become the master of your own destiny, the architect of your own success. And there is no greater feeling in the world than that. So I urge you today, make the decision to be consistent. Commit to showing up day after day and putting in the work required to achieve your dreams. It won't be easy, but I can promise you that the rewards will be truly life-changing. Imagine how your life would transform if you approached every area with the same level of consistent, unwavering effort. Imagine how your confidence, your self-belief, and your sense of control over your life would grow. Imagine the incredible progress you would make towards your most important goals and aspirations. My friends, the path to greatness is paved with consistent daily effort. It's not glamorous, it's not easy, but it is the foundation upon which all lasting success is built. And I know that each and every one of you has the capacity to embrace this mindset, to become a consistently high-performing individual who achieves extraordinary things. So let today be the day that you make that commitment. Let today be the day that you decide to stop settling for good enough and to start striving for greatness. Let today be the day that you take that first step towards becoming the best version of yourself. Because I believe in you, my friends. I believe in your potential, in your resilience, and in your ability to overcome any obstacle that stands in your way. All it takes is the decision to be consistent, to show up day after day and put in the work. And I know that if you do that, the sky is the limit for what you can achieve. So let's get to work. Let's embrace this journey of consistent, unwavering effort. And let's watch as it transforms our lives in ways we never thought possible. The future is ours, my friends. All we have to do is stay consistent and stay the course. Thank you all, and God bless.